Hey guys, welcome back to the Complete Guide series. Today we'll be looking at Yasuo. So I'll be covering the runes, the items, the tricks that you can do on Yasuo. And lastly, of course, the commentary that I'll be doing on my gameplay. So for the runes, we'll be taking Conqueror or Fleet Footwalk, depending on your matchup. So if your matchup is against a ranged champion, I would say Fleet Footwalk is the way to go. And if you are against a melee or you can sustain the laning, you can just go for Conqueror. And for the second rune, I'll be going Triumph so that you can get more healing and have an easier time taking down lower health champion. And for the third rune, I'll be taking Hunter - Titan so that I can have sustain in the late game and as well as the tenacity that it gives against a hard crowd control team comps. And lastly, I'll be taking Mastermind so that I can take down towers easily and go for the split push as well as the 1v9 potential late game. So for the items, I like to go Infinity Age first and then Blade of the Rune King and go for Quicksilver Stash into Static Shift and then Death Dance and into Guardian Angel. Okay, so the reason why I like to go Infinity Age is because it gives you that early game crit percentage. On Yasuo, it will actually give you 50 because of its passive. And for the second item, the reason why I didn't rush for 100% crit chance is because I'm going for the sustain into the mid game so that I can actually fight other champions and stay in lane longer. And for the third item, the reason why I'm going Ninja Tabi is because of the enemy team comp. So normally people like to play a lot of AD carries. I mean, in normal games, there will be like at least 2 AD carries or like the AD carry will get really ahead. So most of the champions right now are Master Yi, Jax, Garen, all these like, AD and attack based champions. So what you're looking to do is just building Ninja Tabi. And if you're facing a like heavy crowd control team, you can go for 3 threats so that you can have more tenacity and you can just like escape the crowd controls. And for the fourth item, the reason why I go Static Shift over Phantom Dancer is because it's actually much stronger to go Static Shift. So it helps with the lane clear in the late game. When you just use your third ability, the dash, and then the Steel Tempest, which is the first ability. So if you use these two, you can easily clear out the entire wave. By the time you already have like 100% crit chance and it will amplify the crit damage on it. So by your completion of fourth item, you should be able to like 1v1 any champion in the game and just or even 2v1 for a fact, because Yasuo is really strong towards the end game. And Death Dance is just for sustain in the longer fights. Like for example, when you're going for 1v3, 1v4, that kind of fights. Because Yasuo is really strong into the late game. Towards the end game, you also get really strong and then you can just 1v5, 1v4, that kind of play potential that Yasuo offers. So it's actually good to have more sustain. It synergizes really well with Blade of the Rune King because it gives you more extra lifesteal. And if you want, you can actually swap out your boots for the more lifesteal kind of boots that you can get. And for the last item, you can go for Guardian Angel and you actually don't have to like overstack your crits. So what you're looking to do as Yasuo is just getting 2 crit items so that you don't waste the crit stats that the item give you. So 2 items is enough on Yasuo. However, if you want to go Phantom Dancer, it's up to you really. Phantom Dancer give you like extra sustain in the longer fights. If you are getting Phantom Dancer, you will be wasting the crit stats that the item give you. So there's really no point going like 3 crit items. Or you can, for the last item, you can change it out with Mortal Reminder as well if there's like Mando, like other healing type of champion. You can just swap it out like against Soraka. Mortal Reminder is really good. Or you can even go Black Cleaver for the second item if you're against like a lot of tanks. However, I just like to go Blade of the Rune King because it gives you the attack speed and the lifesteal that the item has to offer. So I see that most of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And normally what I do on this channel is I pump up a lot of Wild Rift content, and it's actually free, guys, so please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, so enjoy the video. So these tricks are pretty hard to pull off in an actual game, so I suggest you guys try it out in a practice match first before actually like doing it in an actual match. So the first trick we'll be looking at is Yasuo third ability into first ability, then flash, then knocking up all the enemies and ulting them. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So the second trick is pretty straightforward. You just have to line it up with the walls of the jungle and dash across using the jungle monsters. So this is how it looks like. The last trick I have for you guys is using your tornado, then using your flash. So this is how it looks like. This can surprise the enemies into thinking that they will not get engaged on by the Yasuo tornado, so it's really good. So this will be the last part of the video where I'll be doing the commentary and gameplay for you guys on how I normally will play Yasuo. So Yasuo can either go to the Baron lane or the middle lane. So in this matchup, I'll be facing an Orianna, which is a ranged matchup, and it can be really hard for Yasuo if you can position yourself well. So in this game, I took Conqueror as a rune, and because it's a normal game, I can't really tell who I'm facing, so I just take Conqueror just in case I'll be facing a melee matchup. And what I'm doing here is just using my Steel Tempest to actually farm in the lane, and right here I see the Orianna is out of position, so I was able to easily kill her, and by using my Ignite and then tower diving her. Pretty straightforward, and it's an easy first blood. So I continue farming and just wait for her to like come back into the lane. So when I'm like under the enemy tower and the enemy is not back, I normally like take away the plants so that they can actually heal once you like trade them in the lane. Right here I did a mistake by doing the jungle camp because it takes forever to like kill them, and it's really bad because I'm missing out a lot of CS. So there's really like no point to taking this jungle camp. As you can see, I did not even hit level 4 from this, and if I had been in the lane, I would have been easily being like gain more EXP than this. And Orianna is back in the lane. She could have go for all in right here and I would have died, but you know, maybe this Orianna is a new player. Like I keep casting the wall, Yasuo wall, in the wrong direction, and I could have easily killed her right there if I have used my Yasuo wall properly. So I would say Yasuo wall is really strong. And there's another clip that I would like to show you guys where I show you 1v9 on Yasuo. So I'll be cutting up a lot of parts of this video so that I can get into the next match. So I get back to the lane, dash into the median, dash into her, keep autoing her, follow her along, ignite her, see Tempest to finish off, and the ignite will eventually kill her. So that was an easy and clean kill on Orianna. Even if she had flashed away, I will have followed up with my own flash and use my boots for the mobility. So right here, I bait her into thinking that I'm running away from her, and using my abilities, I was able to dash through minions and confuse her. And this Orianna is messing up a lot of things on the ball maneuvering, and I was able to easily kill her again one more time. So it's pretty straightforward. Just use the dashes in the lane to confuse your enemies. And Yasuo is pretty mobile as long as you have dashable targets. So you can just dash in the lane, trade with auto, trade with Steel Tempest, poke them, dash back. You know, that's what you should be doing in the lane as a Yasuo player. So I roamed down to the solo lane and killed Garen here because he was overextended, and I was able to get another kill from it. So right here there was a small little skirmish going on, and I was able to help my Garen run away by catching Orianna and killing her, then chasing down Garen. I don't know what Garen was doing. I think he was trying to go back to the other lane. So I flashed on him, used my dash and finished him off. My first ability to stack up in the jungle and using wind wall as soon as I see them, and it helped me block Lux abilities as well as Ashe, and we were able to get a clean, easy kill on them. Right here, I see the Ashe is overextended, so I chase her down, ignite her to finish her off, and that will be another easy kill on her. So I'm just walking down the lane and taking all the tower aggro. At this point of the matches, I'm really fat, so I can just do whatever I want and just have a global pressure and just control the game and end the game from there onwards. So right here, I go for 1v3 using my first ability, second ability, then on the minions, and I was able to kill them all. Master Yi ran away. If not, there would be easy triple kill. Lux is over here trying to defend the tower. I'm just dodging her abilities and just taking the tower down. And then I go for the dive on Lux, but the Lux nearly managed to get away with her shield. So I use my dash to get closer in with the minions and finish off. And I believe they will call for surrender and we win the game. So that will be the first match. Right, so on to the next match. So in the second match, I'll be playing Yasuo in the Dragon lane, and I'll be playing with Blitzcrank. And this game is also a normal game, so they have Jax as a support and Jhin as an AD carry. So I believe Jhin is actually not a new player to this game, because he knows that he's facing a Yasuo and he knows how to position himself. And my Blitzcrank comes as a lane to help me, and in the early game what you're looking to do as the Yasuo is just to farm safely and not get poked down to death. Right here, I'm just hiding behind my tower and just going for last hits. So it's pretty straightforward. Stay safe early game, farm up, and then destroy them late game. So right here, I go back for the little plant to heal myself up and sustain in the lane. And then I ping my Blitzcrank to actually aim Jhin, and he lands a nasty hook on him and we end up killing him. So I dash through minions to close the gap and flash and then dash into him to finish him off. Jax end up getting away here because I don't have my ultimate yet. If not, we could have killed him too. And there was really no point to fighting him there because he's so close to the tower, he could have just walk away from there. So I just got my ultimate and I tell Blitzcrank to dive the Jax. He did use his ability to knock him up, so I was able to knock him up. And Jax, the helicopter ability, was able to pretty much counter my first ability as well. So I ended up dying to the tower. If not, I could have easily killed him and get out through dashing the minion and get away from the Jhin. So Jax is alone at the tower again. Blitzcrank land a hook. I go for ult, and he ends up starting to blitz passive. So that's really good, and we can just take down the plating from there onwards. And Irie decides to show up in our lane. Blitzcrank exhausts her, knock her up. I go for dash, kill, ignite her, and Blitzcrank end up getting another kill with his passive again. That's really annoying to have Blitzcrank taking all your kills where you could have easily been 4-1 and just carry the game from there onwards. And I missed my tornado here, and if I have landed it, I could have easily killed both of them. The tornado is pretty hard to hit because the hitbox is so thin. So I see that Jax is overextended. I chase him down, dash him through, auto attack him, land my tornado, ult him up, and then just chase him down through the minions. So that was a pretty clean kill on Jax. So I spotted Master Yi over here, and I see that he's using his Alpha Strike onto the wolves, and I chase him down, try to steal his wolf as well in the meanwhile, and start attacking him. So I know that I finished my Infinity Asia, so I definitely have the damage, and I end up killing him. The entire team come down to me. I use my wind wall, but that Irie charm literally went through my wind wall and ended up hitting me. So Riot, please man, fix your hitbox and stuff. I don't know if I was behind the wind wall or I was a little bit in front of the wind wall. So on the low graphics, it's really hard to tell. It's all good. When October comes around, I'll be getting the iPhone, and they say that the the phone is optimized for Wild Rift, which is really good, and I'll be able to stream from there onwards, guys. So yeah, in the future there will be definitely graphics upgrade from this current graphics quality. So in the future, you know, there will be definitely better content for you guys. So right here I go to defend the tower and I go for 1v1 on Jax again. Jax was chasing me, so I was able to like dash through the minions, and he used the strike again and he was stunning me, and I could have easily used my Quicksilver stash to like get out of the stun and just keep on trading with him, which I forgot to use, and I was able to stay survive because of my lifesteal that I have. Jax is like defending tower even though he's very low, and I decide to stay longer to tower dive him, and I use my ability to just cut him down and then kill him. Airi chased me down here, so I use my wind wall to block her charm, attack her, like move around my wind wall, and then just like block out all her damage. So that's how you should be looking to like use your wind wall to outplay your enemies. Like you can use it to like stand around there and then just block all the damage. Jax try to run away, I use the minion to dash over the wall, and Master Yi end up dying here because he's trying to defend the Jax, and I flash over, chase down Jax, ignite him to finish him off, and I try to tower dive Jhin here, but the Vayne also did not end up getting him. I don't know what he did right there, but he could have been easily able to like kill Jhin right over there. So I see that my team is fighting again. Jhin is caught out of position. I was able to use my QSS to catch him up to him and then dash towards him and finish him off. So at this point of the game, Yasuo is really strong because of the items that he have, and the static shift gave me a lot of like burst damage on Jhin, so I was able to quickly kill him. I feel that the current static shift needs to get nerfed, so if you're looking for free elo and want to climb rank, you can be building static shift. And then Blitz and I just go for like quick Baron, and that will be a free Baron for us. We were able to use the Baron buff to actually push for the enemy Nessus tower, and we were able to like finish the game from there onwards. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys learned something from it, and take care. Bye.